Yo, what's going on, ladies and gents? My name is Arbuckle. Welcome back to another video. Today we are once again back on Fortnite Chapter 2, and I wanted to share with you guys a few tips that I think will be very useful when it comes to winning more games here with the new chapter. I know a lot of you guys are on your grind, trying to level up, trying to win more games, trying to learn the new map, and hopefully this video will help some of you guys out. So the first thing I want to address is to slow down. There's a new map. It's completely different now. The game is completely different. Obviously you can still build. Obviously a lot of the guns are the same, but the map is completely different. Now players are learning how to navigate, learning what each building is, where it's at, and no one really knows what's going on yet. And it's probably going to be a while before everyone memorizes each corner of the map. I remember for myself, it took quite a long time when I used to play literally all the time. Back when Fortnite first dropped. So slow down. It's a new map. Try not to be rushing down the middle. I've seen so many people. I know you want to learn the map. I know you want to get out there and just get to every place possible. But if you slow down and take your time and try to learn the areas that you're landing in, you're going to make it much further into the game. If you're out running around and someone shoots at you, you don't really know where you're at because it's a new map. You don't really know which way is the best way to go. Maybe if I turn around and rotate this way, it'll be better. You don't know that because it's a new map. So make sure that you're slowing down and not pushing too hard when you're trying to get more wins, and you should be good. The second tip is to stay on the outside of the circle, and this kind of goes hand in hand with the first one. It's a new map. Try not to get involved too much in the middle of the map with everyone going crazy. Again, it's one thing when you're playing the map on the old map and you know where everything's at, you know every detail, so it's a little different. You feel a little bit more comfortable. But with the new map and everything being changed, running down right into the middle of the circle might not be the best option because you're not really sure which direction people can come from and who's going to be where, especially with all the new hiding mechanics that are now in the game, hiding in bushes, hiding in dumpsters, hiding in the water. So make sure that you're staying on the outside of the circle. The third tip, don't keep too many meds. Now this is something that's actually become a little bit easier now. If you guys have looked at the patch notes, a lot of things were taken out of the game. Including things like the slurp juices, the chug jug, the splash, the chug splash, whatever you want to call it. There were so many different things that were taken out, and I think that was good because there were so many different healing mechanisms in the game that players were having a hard time trying to figure out what they should use and what they should get rid of. And now that we're back down to the core basics, we've got minis, big shields, bandages, and med kits. There's a few other things. Obviously, we've got the bandage gun that allows you to shoot yourself with it and heal up. But I think that it's great that that's happened because now players are starting to realize that they don't need as many meds as they were carrying beforehand. So many players will get caught up thinking, I gotta have full health, full shield, I gotta have minis, big shields, med kits. You don't need all that. You just need a few items. What I would recommend is just having minis. If you're playing squads, what you can do is you can get one person on your team to have the bandage gun so that if anyone gets shot, they can just shoot them with the bandage gun. That way you can save inventory spots in 3 other players' inventory. That way they can carry more weapons. Maybe you can have an RPG if that comes in handy. Maybe someone can have an extra sniper so that you can hit someone from distance. Don't carry too many meds because it sucks when you get into a gunfight and all you have is an AR, a shotgun, and an SMG, or maybe another set, maybe a pistol. So if you have only one slot for minis, that allows you to have an extra slot, maybe an extra 2 depending on what you were carrying, to have different weapons for different situations. So don't carry too many meds. I see so many rookie players making that mistake. So you only really need one, and that's minis. The next tip, create first shot advantage. Now this kind of goes hand in hand with winning more gunfights in the game, which I'll make a video on here in the near future. But creating that first shot advantage is actually going to get you much further into the game. So many players are kind of screwed when they start getting shot at and they hunker down and get attacked, and then they get trapped, and then it's over. So if you're creating that first shot advantage, you have a lot less chance of getting shot at. So let's say, for example, you get into a gunfight with someone and you shoot them. Let's say you deal damage, they start building. This is the time that you should start building as well. Don't just keep shooting at them, because what's going to happen is they're going to build up a base, they're going to start taking shots at you, and you don't have any cover. And then they're going to have the next first shot advantage because now you're in the open and they've got cover. So make sure that you're recreating first shot advantage every opportunity that you get. That way you have a lot lower of a chance of getting shot at, if that makes any sense to you guys. So constantly create that first shot advantage. That way you can win the gunfight. It's pretty simple, a little bit difficult to explain, but I think you guys get the point. The last tip that I have for you guys is to not get trapped and to keep the high ground. So this is very, very important, again, especially when it comes to winning gunfights. Don't get trapped. If someone's coming towards you, you go right at them. I know it might sound scary for some of you guys that are average players or below average, but don't let someone intimidate you by running at you and building. You guys can do the exact same thing they can do. So if someone's coming at you and they're building, then build up with them. Don't let them get that height advantage, because what happens is a lot of people will get scared. They'll build around them, and then the enemy has the whole advantage. They've got you completely surrounded. They're above you, and you're trapped in a little box. So don't let that happen. Especially when you're playing by yourself, you might end up getting third partied, and if there's multiple people around, being stuck in a box in a 1-by-1 is definitely not the best way to be. So make sure that you're not getting trapped. Be really aggressive, and don't worry, you'll only get better by going after these people. But anyway, guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys have any more tips that you want to add, make sure to leave them down in the comment section below. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see all you guys in the next video.